You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
To another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast, where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 219.
I'm 219, man. I'm Rastafari and Ralph. Bumba Club.
There you go. That was funny. It called me off guard. That was funny. New listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated the podcast. Twitter is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I'm the Mind of Ralph across the social media platforms.
On Twitter, I'm JON, 2 underscores, the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS underscore ESL underscore AAMU. Also, special shout out to WDJYFM 99.1 in Atlanta.
ATL, ho.
Shout out to OS Gang down there in Georgia, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Johnny,
Bad.
how you doing, Johnny? I am so happy. Johnny. Y'all here.
I was coming to say bad bitch alert.
Oh, damn.
Bad bitch.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is so crazy.
It's funny. Man. Listen, man, Ralph is an inspiration. He gives me motivation to like want to dress better. Like he be posting his pictures and captions on Instagram. Like I be like, hey, that's fire.
But
Like,
Johnny be having that shit on too. Like that's crazy.
it's great, man. That
Johnny
shit
be like
great.
date night. You like outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here. I love it. But
No.
I appreciate you.
Nah, real talk. I said it on Instagram this morning. I said, that's fire. That's fire. That shit was fire. It was the hoodie and the shoes. Like, that's crazy.
Real simple, man. You ain't gotta do a lot, man.
It's true. So I love it, man. I love it. But how you doing, man? What's going on?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I was doing my fake Jamaican accent because I went to see One Love yesterday.
How was the movie?
It was cool, man. I think it was just okay.
Okay.
I can give you this, and it's not necessarily spoiled because it's biopic, right? So it's like, it only zeroes in on maybe 3 years of Bob Marley's life.
Okay.
And it kind of sprinkles in necessarily like some of the things about childhood, adolescence. It only focused on his relationship with his wife Rita. Not too much of him being a father, not too much of the infidelity, not too much of that. It was really like his romantic relationship with his wife and the music, and then like what was going on in Jamaica at the time.
Okay.
So it was like kind of focused on that revolutionary aspect of the music. How he made the Exodus album, how it came to be. Like you said, they gave us a little bit of what happened with him and his wife. But however, I think the family was like okay with it. So it's like, okay, how can I, be, feel any type of way if the family is okay with it?
Right.
But I think it was still kind of just cool. You know what I'm saying? Because like when it comes to the biopics, you want the behind the scenes stuff. You want that. You want
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
That's why I kind of have my, reservations about, the MJ biopic, and we'll talk about that at some point later. But, it's just, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you ask me if it's good, yes.
Okay.
But do I feel like it was some stuff left out? Obviously, you're trying to protect the brand and the legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You don't want to sully the man. Like you can't sully Bob Marley though. That's the point though. You can't. Like what? I don't care what he could have been slapping up his wife. I don't think it would have changed any.
The public's perception.
Yeah, like they still gonna move these Jamaican shirts with his picture on it. You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
That's facts.
And it still doesn't change what his music was and what it means to the world. Like it showed like, oh, he was really outside. So no, shout out to Bob Marley, man. Shout out to the movie. It was good though.
How did my man do that play?
King was his name? Kingsley Benadir. He did a good job.
What did I see him in recently?
He was Secret Invasion. He was the.
That's right. He Gravik.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now he's a British-born actor playing the Jamaican.
Of course.
Now
That's crazy.
It's really a Hollywood thing when they pick up the black British actors, and that's not to say that they are not talented, but it's just like, was everybody afforded the opportunity to audition?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they play by a different rule when it comes to like British stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like remember when they was doing the writer's strike?
Yep.
Game of Thrones, none of that stuff over there shut down because they don't have to.
That's true.
They don't follow those rules.
That's true.
So it's kind of like, you know, you can probably hit them for cheap, respectfully. I'm not saying that they're, you know, any less talented, but, you know, I would think that a Jamaican-born actor or some, you know, I hate to do that, but, you know what I'm saying, because he did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And then our girl that plays Monica Rambeau mama.
Oh, she was in it?
She was his wife.
She was the wife?
She was Rita.
Damn. Oh, that's dope.
Yams. Respectfully.
Okay. Hey, turn
We seen her in the binary costume.
We did.
Goddamn,
We
they
did.
the yams.
She definitely had them bangles on.
Was it Maria Rambeau?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the MCU just, you know.
No, I see that. I see
But
what's
no,
happening.
I mean, if
I
you
ain't
focus
mad at it.
on their acting ability, the movie is great.
It's great.
It's just like, you know, just some stuff that I felt like, oh man, they weren't trying to touch on this. Like I know they weren't trying to touch on that at all. It started with his the assassination attempt, and then it kind of ended at the Peace Rally concert that they had like a few years later.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what's up. Listen, I'm still debating if I want to go see that or Madam Will.
Jesus, go see that.
go see One Love.
Go see What Love. At least you get some music or something like, you know.
Bro, that's funny. I'm gonna come here with my my roster wig next week. The locks connected to the head.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, that's okay.
I mean,
Appropriation.
No. What the fuck you talking about?
No, that's real. Yeah, yours is real.
No, it ain't appropriation. I don't see it as appropriation when you black. Johnny, you can really pick up tomorrow and be a Rastafarian. Like it's really like it's a religion. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
I mean, of course, somebody will probably have to teach you. Like I'm not making light of anybody's religion, but I think that.
Okay. Speaking of appropriation.
Oh shit.
So I finally listened to the Beyonce song.
Nastiest segue.
Take-
But no,
Texas- I
the
listened.
nastiest segue.
I listened to Texas Hold On. Wait, what happened? So I listened to it.
Mm-hmm.
Good song. The song is good. It's catchy. All that. It's beautiful. How do we know to classify a song as country? Like Beyonce, her beautiful, angelic, sultry, smooth, silky voice over banjos just automatically classifies it as country? Because the way Beyonce, to me, the way Beyonce was singing on the song, like Beyonce has a great voice. We know she has a beautiful voice. It's an R&B pop voice. So to hear
That.
literally just Beyonce singing how she normally does on any other song over country production, does it make it a country song?
I have to think of Tori Kelly's not country. Shania Twain. Do you think she has the ability to make an R&B song knowing her voice?
Shania Twain?
Shania Twain.
I don't know, because Shania Twain has the twang that the country music artists have.
Okay.
So
well, let me bring it back then. What about K. Michelle? Do you think she has the ability to make a country song?
So I think I've heard a K. Michelle country song. So her country singing voice is different from her R&B voice.
Okay.
At least from the one country song that I heard of hers.
Okay. I didn't know she had any music. I was just asking you to compare what you think of her R&B voice to kind of make it translate.
Her K. Michelle's R&B voice is different from her country voice.
Okay. Well, the one song I'm thinking about, she does kind of yodel anyway, so it doesn't, you know.
What K. Michelle?
Yeah, K. Michelle. That's so it's like no, I know maybe
it's
one or two K. Michelle songs, but I'm not deep in the weeds with K. Michelle, respectfully. But it's just, but she kind of, she sounds countryer in her voice, in her dialect, the way she talks, right? You can tell she's a country girl.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like maybe that kind of exudes in her singing. Now, where could Beyonce? She been famous since she was 15. She don't really sound country no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Houston don't sound like that no more.
And I mean, and granted, have we really heard Beyonce just talk like, you know?
Well, you know, the little stuff that she want to put out there. Yeah, that's all I got.
Even that ain't really as country as it was.
Her talking on the records. That's all I got for you.
Right, exactly. So that was my.
I mean, that's a fair critique though. Like, I mean, because that's what, you know, Azalea Banks was saying. I hate to even say that, but you know, it's kind of like your R&B riffs and runs don't work in that space. But that's what she said. I'm not saying that. But
and that's what I was kind of thinking listening to the song again. The song is not a bad song at all. The song is good and it's catchy. Shit, I've been humming it all day in the house. But I don't know. I don't know. It didn't give me country vibes. Like, of course, I heard the production, the banjos and the random hand claps in the song.
Okay,
but like,
let me ask you this. But what are you comparing it to then?
I guess I'm just comparing it to Beyonce's pop and R&B album or songs. Like that's kind of what I'm comparing it to, because if you slowed down Texas Hold'em and threw like an 808 on it or something, it's gonna be an R&B song. Honestly, I don't know.
So you feel like she has some work to do if she really wants to be a force in the country?
Again, well, so the answer to your question is yes.
Okay.
But then again, this was only one song. So
you didn't listen to the other one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to.
Oh,
I
okay.
just, you know. Look,
No,
Texas
Hold'em is the one we gonna go with. So I didn't go listen to 16 Carriages either. I told you that last week. I ain't gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
Texas Hold'em is clearly the single that everybody's picking, and
Of
that's
course.
the one. That's the one that's been getting the radio in the gym. That's crazy.
Yeah,
to me, but
right. Which is
they don't even play. But
that's
that's a
nuts.
top 40 station that they choose to play in the gym. So you know, I guess you would consider that a top 40 song by proxy of its chart position.
Yeah.
not its genre, chart position.
Chart position.
All right,
and that's the song that everybody trying to come up with a line dance to. So I didn't seen the TikToks and the Instagram reels. I didn't seen it. So everybody got their own version. Nobody is stuck with one. So, but again, it's only a single, so maybe the actual album is more of a country feel. But to me, Texas Hold'em was just, I don't know. It's like a crossover pop song, if kinda.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. So you know, we'll see.
Yeah, listen, I'll die on a lot of hills, but that ain't one of them. I wasn't finna argue with Johnny about that, just so y'all know. Like, all right. Like,
Look.
that wasn't the hill I was on down.
Hey, man.
But what we doing, man? Off the dome?
Off the dome. Fuck it.
I got one for you, bro. I think you'll like it. Movie-related question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me one of your favorite trailers of all time. And it doesn't have to be contingent on how good the movie was. It's just how.
Just the trailer.
Just did you enjoy the trailer? And it could be teaser or full length. Hey, yo.
That's funny.
I know full length is great.
Hey,
And I had to use my hand.
I mean, of course. I mean, look, yeah. Well, I think this is low hanging fruit, but this is literally the first thing that popped in my head when you asked. So I gotta go Infinity War.
Okay.
Just from from the build up of the first three phases, right? And then seeing all the different team ups that we hadn't seen in the MCU, Thor with the Guardians, Iron Man and Mantis, like all of them on what's Thanos' planet? Crap, I'm drawing a blank right now. But anyway, so just
I was about to say Xandar, but that ain't
that ain't it. That ain't it.
All right, cool.
Titan. That's the name of it. Titan. But just seeing all the random team ups that we hadn't seen in the MCU before, and then that last shot that didn't even make the movie where all of the Avengers and the Hulk were running. It looked like they were running toward Thanos. Man, that trailer was just amazing. That trailer was amazing. Yeah.
Clearly I put some thought into this. Like I mean, but it's the crazy thing about it. Like they're always comic book related. That's why I kind of hate the question. You know what I'm saying? But and this is my question, right? But I'm gonna go with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Right?
Oh, okay.
I love the music. I love Tim's doing the remake of No Woman No Cry. And then you mash up into Kendrick Lamar, and then you see all of these elements. It's kind of like you see all the other characters. Like you see Angela Bassett give that one-liner that we all love from the film. You see, Shuri embracing Riri Williams. Like you see her making the Ironheart suit. Like it's just certain things about it. It's just the way that it ended. Like just with Shuri and her, her claws. Like we just see claws. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
But we assumed.
Of
but
course,
like I said, like like that teaser trailer. Like I go back and watch it. Like it brings about an emotion because we knew Chadwick was gone, and the way that they kind of framed everything around. Like you seen the funeral scene, like you seen all white, you seen Shuri in the ancestral plane with the throne and the flames going up. Like it was certain shit about the trailer just got like woo. Like I go back and watch it randomly.
No, that's what's up.
Honorable mention the Joker too. Like the Joker, like that joint was dope. Like the Joker, like just the trailer.
I don't think I remember the Joker.
Oh
trailer,
man, what?
actually.
Like it was like at the end, he was like, "Hey Murray, when you bring me out, can you do one thing for me? Call me Joker." And just like the way that it ended.
That's hard.
Bring in the clowns. I'm sorry.
But that I think that kind of brings up a good point because the only trailers we could really think about that have been great over the last how many of years have been comic book related.
Yeah.
Like, can you think of? I guess this is like a random off the
Another
dome.
off the dome.
Yeah, can you think of a trailer from a non-comic book movie that made you go like, man, I think I want to see that.
Low hanging fruit. One Love. Get myself up out of that.
Nah, for real.
I mean, because the trailer was good though.
I did see the trailer in theater, so and it was good. But a really recent trailer, the movie hasn't even come out yet. The movie is called If, and it stands for Imaginary Friend.
I know.
With I think it's Ryan Reynolds. Now that look kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I'm actually gonna go see that because of the trailer. But I don't know. I can't think of any other.
Well, it was a Disney film. Like they were like it kind of gave me like the nostalgia feel. Remember we talked about it, and I told you I was in the theater like this.
Yeah.
Like I forgot. It was like Princess, like the daddy, like wild and all that. Like it was just crazy. Like I like.
Oh, Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard that didn't do good. I didn't go see it.
I know.
But I'm still gonna watch it when it hit Disney Plus.
Man, what for sure. All right, so for my off the dome, you actually inspired this earlier today. So I'm gonna get straight to it. If you can choose between unlimited clothes and unlimited shoes, like you don't have to pay, you could get whatever store, just go and just grab and take whatever you want. Which one would you choose?
Kicks all day, every day. What are you talking about? Like what? The shoes, like, listen, I build my outfits around shoes, so it's like, and it's not just necessarily sneakers. Like, I mean, that's the low hanging.
Well, that's the thing too, and that's what I wanted to mention. It doesn't have to only be sneakers. It's all shoes, all genres.
My point exactly. I need work kicks. I need exercise kicks.
Yeah,
I need
all
going out
the
kicks. I need pointy toy joints. Like from I need the ballroom joints.
You need the in between. I'm going to work, but I can actually go out and be casual with these two.
I need all them. So
I just bought some Cole Hines too.
Listen, bro. I need them.
Damn, that's crazy.
Shoot, like, cause clothes. I can figure that out, baby. I can figure that out, man.
And see, I think I'm the opposite. Like, okay. I think I would go with unlimited clothes. Clothes is like the pants, shirt, like the ensemble, right? As I kind of build my outfits from the clothes, and then I'll just get whatever shoes I have, I'll pair it with them. Make sure it look good. But I feel like the clothes is not for me. It's not as easy to really like pick out. Like I have to take time when I'm actually like buying clothes. Shoes, if I just see some shit I like, I'm just getting them. It is what it is.
Well, I wear 13-inch shoes, so I gotta get the shoes. Like shit. Well, it's limited quantities. Like you know what I'm saying? So give me that 13, my guy. And then if it's European cut, I gotta go size up. Man, give me what? I need them. I'm a big nigga too, so you put the clothes. I was like, man, I mean, but I can make some cheap suits with fly though. But the shoes, run the shoes, boy.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Damn it.
I mean, I can find my sizes anywhere.
I know that's what I'm saying. You go get your joints. Regular
off the rack shit.
Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, there you go.
I hate it here. That was off the dome, people. What's a movie trailer that's dope to you, regardless of how the film is?
Yep. And if you can choose between unlimited shoes and unlimited clothes, which one would you pick? Let us know.
Man, OS gang, what's happening, family and kin folks?
What's cracking?
We have very few topics on the OS News docket this week because it was just a week like that. But trust me, we got some stuff for you though. Regardless, let's start here first. Jeezy, Jizzle, aka Jay Jenkins, dropped his Tiny Desk on NPR. Johnny, what's your reaction to it?
Well, it didn't hit like that. It didn't. I can't beat around the bush. I just gotta say it. When they teased it, like it was exciting. It's like, man, just coming off the Scarface one. A lot of the hip hop Tiny Desk have been dope, especially recently, right? So and in my brain, I'm thinking Jeezy's gonna be no exception because Jeezy got hits, right? So that's what I'm anticipating. Watched it. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. A lot of people's main gripe is that the audience wasn't really into it like they should have been. Apparently there were like current Howard students there. Now these people were probably born when Jeezy was like hot, so they probably don't know the words like they should. Maybe, possibly, I don't know, but that's not my main gripe. My main gripe is with the actual performance of Jeezy. A few of the songs, like he forgot the words. Like he started over. Like he wasn't really in sync with the band and things like that. Like it just didn't feel like a good performance from Jeezy. It kind of threw me off. And that was like my main issue with it.
Nah, it was that fuck ass crowd. Me not blaming Jeezy for getting lyrics in one song. It was Go Crazy. I remember.
It was Go Crazy. It was another song too. It was two songs that he like started over.
I guarantee you, because the crowd was some bullshit. That's what it was. Like, listen, man, you ain't never heard that Jeezy have bad performances out here, man. What?
It's true. You right.
Then you get to NPR, and then you get to NPR and forget your lyrics. That's correct. And this is TM 101. The whole band. Man, let's fuck all that. I don't care.
No,
what y'all
the band was
fire. Everybody had on Can't Ban the Snowman t-shirts. Shout out to that.
They did. Shout out to the violins.
He had orchestras, man. He had the strings, man.
The violins, the cello, man. Look, going crazy.
I know,
going crazy.
But it was like, nah, that crowd was trash. Oh my god,
man, you got a bunch of 20-somethings in there.
Listen, man, like it might have been one dude in the back that really knew the words.
Yeah, that was somebody's daddy.
Listen, I was like, I'm in hell. Trying to cycle the flow. Like, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. They don't know standing ovation.
Of course they don't. They 20.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Of course they don't.
Listen, man, like,
I know they thought that they were doing something by bringing college students there, like current college students, but no.
Listen, TM 101 came out 19 years ago. 19. And he performed, 4 songs on TM 101. Air Force technically came out before then. So that shit really came out like 03. That shit came out 03, 04.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, they was just born in 03, 04. It isn't that. You are completely correct.
I'm the only reason I'm gonna shoot Jesus a bill on that because I feel like he was like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, this is crazy."
And at this point in Jeezy's career, of course, whenever he performs, he's expecting people to know the words, especially if there's people amongst our age group. But as a performer who's been performing for a long time, he should know how to navigate that. I feel like he should know how to navigate that. So, nah.
I want to take a shot at it, man. They gave Scarface and Juvenile better crowds, man. That's nasty.
That is very true.
That's
true.
The other part too.
It's true.
It was better people in them crowds, and then now Jeezy get the work. I'm like, come on.
So I don't know who actually invited the Howard College students. I don't know if it was Jeezy or if it was somebody on the staff or what. But they didn't. That wasn't a good idea. Wasn't a good idea. So now, hopefully, the Tiny Desk staff or whoever books these artists, they know if you got somebody from Jeezy's era, early 2000s, you don't need to bring no college students there because they're not gonna be hyped.
It's so crazy because then where did they get the people for Scarface?
I feel like it was old heads in there.
I guess they just knew where to go to get them.
I guess.
And then,
I don't know.
The Juvenile's like just a hair under Scarface, so it's like where you know to go get them. Hey.
Well,
That's
okay. I think the difference with Juvenile, he has a few songs that have spanned generations, and we all know the one. So I imagine it doesn't matter what age group you get. For Juvenile, it's gonna be alright. I guess you can't really say the same about Jeezy.
It's probably just more so for us. Like, it's just he's a moment trapped in time.
Hey, and that's okay. You can still tour off that.
Oh no, it's a few artists like that. Hey, listen, that music is good for what it was made for, but let's not lie to ourselves now. That is our music, and that's for nobody else. Like listen, I'm finna change the whole direction of the conversation. Listen, because I know it's a few of them, and I'm gonna start with Ludacris, right?
Okay.
Luda? Hey, listen, that music did not age great.
Damn.
Because you gotta think about it, bro. Luda made like party records. Like, he wasn't like a threatening guy. Like, he didn't make serious records. And then when he tried to make serious records, we got on his ass. Like, nobody like Runaway Love like that. Like, come on, man, bro. Get that shit up out of here.
Hey man, that stayed in the top 5 on 106 Support.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of songs did. Shorty Like Mine did too. You cutting that on? All right, cool. That's what's up. But I don't know, that was random. But
It was random as hell. But it's true.
But it's true though. It's like, damn, I thought about that. I was like, damn, Ludacris really is just like, he's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's kind of like outside of Made You Look verse, right? It's like a defining moment for Southern hip hop. But it's kind of like, when you think about it, like what other Ludacris songs, like, you just want like, hey man. Like
Number 1 spot.
Oh shit. I know you playing with me now. I know you playing with me now. And I love Ludacris though. Don't get me wrong, but that is our guy, and I just have to understand it. I don't expect the kids to go back and run back, you know, like Battle of the Sexes. Like, you remember that album? Like, I don't My Chick Bad. Like, I don't expect them to run that back.
Oh my god. Was that the same? Was Splash Waterfalls on that album?
No, that was on Word of Mouth.
Oh, damn.
That was on with Saturday. Ooh ooh.
Oh damn, that was early.
Yeah,
that was
still early Ludacris.
Oh damn.
I know, right?
Yikes.
I know, right? Ludacris is known as an actor to these kids.
Nostalgia really ain't shit.
Man, listen, I don't really want to go down this rabbit hole, though, boy, because that hurts.
Oh my god, putting Ludacris and Ice Cube in the same boat is crazy because they only know Ice Cube as an actor too. Oh, that's nuts. Hey, when you in 20 Fast and Furious,
and then you guys think about it. By the time, I mean, now granted, we was young, and then like, you know, maybe we just had a little bit more people to guide us to where Ice Cube was a rapper, like the good Ice Cube. Like, we don't want to hear We Be Clubbing Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay.
Like, listen. War and Peace. All right, yeah. Let's down the hill, Johnny. Please don't do this.
Okay. No, I know. I have no rebuttal. I have no rebuttal. I don't. I can't. Yeah. I guess I'm just saying about.
I know.
About
it's trust me, man. When I sat there and I thought about it, I was like, oh, this is.
Damn, I'm finna go listen to Chicken and Beer. That's crazy.
Hey, Chicken and Beer is great for us. Like, no, don't get me wrong.
Man, cut up with Twisted though.
Hey, listen, RPM with Sean. I mean, well, that's not a Ludacris song, but it's on a Ludacris-led project.
Damn. All right, my bad. I'm sorry.
I know we went all up.
I'm saying it now.
I want to see what people think about that take. You know what I'm
Word.
But anyway, man, hey, Spotify put out a classic album R&B list. It's like R&B and rap list of the streaming era. Found that to be very, very interesting. Johnny, were you able to look at some of the albums on this list?
I did. And honestly, I don't think I'm mad at this list. Like, I think this is a really good list. So let's just go down it. So and they didn't put these in any type of order or anything. So we have Malibu by Anderson .Paak, Lemonade by Beyonce, Renaissance by Beyonce, Trap Soul, Bryson Tiller, Mother by Cleo Soul, pronounce this damn Caesar album. Freudian, Daniel Caesar, Bandana, Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, Blonde, Frank Ocean, DS2, Future, Her by Her, Ego Death, The Internet. I thought that was a really good choice. 444, Jay-Z, Hotels, Jasmine Sullivan, To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar, Damn, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Uzi Vert versus The World, Culture, Migos, Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle, Die Lit, Playboy Cardi, Anti, Rihanna, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, Roddy Ricch, Care for Me, Saba, A Seat at the Table, Solange.
Mm-hmm.
Over It, Summer Walker.
Yeah.
Control, SZA. You know they need to be there. Astro World, Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Flower Boy, Tyler the Creator. Igor, Tyler. And Call Me If You Get Lost, also Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
17, XXX Tentacion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the last one.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
I think this is a really great list.
Not a bad list at all. Like, because I'll give Spotify this. They are the leading in streaming, the streaming sites and streaming wars or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So to find albums that to commemorate, to give them classic status, right, for whatever reason, it could be beyond the music. But I think the music is definitely what stands out, and these are probably some of the highest streamed artists or albums in the genre.
Right.
I mean, the gripe I have is really a nitpick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the only reason I say this is like you got 3 Tyler the Creator albums, and there's nothing against Tyler personally. It's just that I know he said Igor wasn't rap or R&B. So if he said that, it shouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, and then 3 albums is it's crazy.
I mean, and I hear, and I'm not mad at that,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a crazy 3 album run though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Flower Boy is the one album I felt like
Well, if
should have got him his first Grammy.
Maybe you could switch that out because that's classified as rap. That's the only reason I have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he said it was, I'm not sure if he said it's pop or whatever. He was just upset that it was considered rap.
Of course, and even listening to it, of course, like anybody that listens to that album knows it's not a rap album. So I get it, and it's clearly it's not R&B either. So I get it.
I don't know what you classified it.
I wouldn't either. Alternative? I don't know.
I mean, but Tyler's a big artist, so that's why I get the notion as to why he's on the list as multiple times. You know what I'm saying? There's no slight in that space. And then I mean, all these other albums define something. Like,
for sure. Are there any surprises on this list for you?
I would say a Triple X album. Like, I'm shocked to see that. Like, I know he was a very big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like kind of like on the outs of his music. Not to say I didn't. The songs I've heard, I think they cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't know that it was that huge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Playboy Cardi. Absolutely. But I know those are like Cardi X, Lil Uzi. Like, I know those guys.
Mm-hmm. Do you find it interesting that there's no J. Cole album on here?
They said after 2015, right? It started at 2015.
Actually,
It starts at 2015.
Yep.
So any album, what you say, maybe should be on here after 2015.
Okay, never mind then. Because
maybe
Forest
the
Hills
last
Drive was 2014.
Exactly.
Okay.
So maybe the last album. Maybe.
Oh, the off season.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, and that's the one I will put on here.
And that's. Would you say that's a?
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Hold on. The reach. Listen. You got 3 undeniable Tyler albums on here.
Yeah.
Like some of these albums are just undeniable. Like even the Anderson .Paak one, straight out the gate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The gate.
And of course the Lemonade Beyonce.
I mean, shit.
That changed the trajectory of streaming. Like when you drop stuff on streaming. So
I mean, hell, even Renaissance. Like Renaissance, like for what it is and what it means. Like okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to it. Like I don't know what to say. Like
they did their thing with this list. I can't lie about it.
Yeah, it like I said, when I brought up the Igor, that's a nitpick because I'm only going off what the artist saying, and that's the only reason I even went that route. So
yeah, I'm scrolling through here again, and it's just I really can't find a bad album.
These albums are strong.
Like for real,
regardless of what you want to say, these albums are strong.
It's true. Like
you got 2 Kendrick, and Kendrick.
I started to try to nitpick the 2 Kendrick albums, but like I can't. Damn, nah. This
only if Kendrick said his album wasn't rap.
I know.
That's the only way you can do it.
We talk about lists a lot on this platform, and usually the list kind of trash. But Spotify did their thing with this one. I'm not gonna lie about it.
The Spotify, man. Like you got to meet. Like you really, and it's well rounded too. That's one thing I like. It ain't a lot of this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's really like a well-rounded list, and you got a lot of new guys on here. Damn, and this might be petty.
Uh-oh.
No Nicki.
I don't think that's petty at all. What Nicki album past 2015 do you think will be on her? Should be on here? Shit, I can only think.
Okay,
I'm about to say, and remind me, I can only think about 2 albums: Queen and what's the most recent joint that just came out?
Pink Friday too.
Yeah. So what other album do you think should be on here?
I just want to bring it up.
Yeah, but
Okay,
but she stays screaming. She the most streamed artist. Never mind.
I mean, she probably is though.
Okay.
But they're talking about albums.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Cardi isn't on here.
Okay. Now that's okay. Okay. Now we talking.
You got a Grammy award winning album. It was some can consider it a classic, or do you think that's a more of a insulated album, like kind of like it didn't age well? Let's be honest. I just slandered Ludacris. You gotta stay though.
Okay. Look, hey, listen, that was in my top 5 albums when the year it came out. Was that 2018?
2018. But then again, some stuff just don't age well.
Cause what I imagine is the albums that are on this list are still being streamed a lot today. That's what I'm imagining. And I mean, if we really being honest, I don't think it is. The only thing that would really still stream from that album is Bodak Yellow.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know, right?
Yikes. Yikes. Oh, all right. Well,
all right.
I know that's a great point. That's a great point.
Well, let's get out of here before I get cussed out again. This is crazy. Hey, man, I don't know, man. Do you want to talk about this, like Miami breaking up with spring break? I thought that was interesting.
We can.
Okay. Well, Miami Beach has actually put out a new city ordinance for spring breakers. So they're pretty much trying to eliminate spring break in the city of Miami or Miami Beach. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of, like, this is from the city of Miami Beach. Like, they are putting their foot down. Do not come down here with this bullshit.
Yep.
Johnny, what you got for that, bro?
Honestly, I don't think I'm mad at it. So let's just read some of, like, the new laws and regulations, the local laws and regulations. So it says the following is illegal: consumption of alcohol in public, smoking tobacco or marijuana on beaches or in parks, possession or consumption of narcotics, driving under the influence, driving a scooter or vehicle irresponsibly, violence of any kind, prohibited on the beach, smoking cigarettes or filtered tobacco products, consumption of alcohol, narcotics and marijuana, large tents, tables, or similar structures, loud music, coolers, glass containers, styrofoam, and plastic straws. It sounds like they just trying to keep their city clean and safe. They said, don't bring y'all ratchet selves down here and mess up our city.
Listen,
our police got to work overtime because y'all here.
I'm speaking from the vantage point of somebody that's about to be 37. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it.
Like, look, for real.
I get it. Sorry, kids. You just missed out on the era. It's kind of like when they cancel Freaknik. Hey, it happens, man. Like, listen. You missed out on the debauchery that is Miami spring break.
Points are made.
Like, you just missed out. It's just a changing of the guard now, unfortunately, right? Because Miami Beach has always been synonymous with spring break. So you just got to take that shit to Daytona Beach, Tampa Bay, like somewhere else. Cancun. Somewhere else. You just can't come here with it. And it's gonna take a while for it. I mean, I know they put it into law, and it's gonna take a while for that, like, to really start registering with that crowd that loves Miami spring break.
Some people gonna have to be made an example of, and it's gonna be bad.
It's like, imagine if they cancel, like, well, they'll never do this, like, because it's more of a cultural thing. But like Mardi Gras, right? Imagine if they put like limitations on what you can do with Mardi Gras.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take a while for people to, like, register what that is. Like, I mean, now I know Mardi Gras, that's never happening, right? Never. They're going to keep that going. But, like, Miami Beach, and this is the other thing, right? You can make a case that even though it's a cultural significance in the cities like Mobile, New Orleans, and even St. Louis to a lesser degree, Mardi Gras is needed. You know what I'm saying? Because those are French cities, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's where the heritage stuff comes from, right? So you can damn near say New Orleans needs it to an extent. It's part of the tourism wheel. Tourism wheel. For sure. But you ain't got to sell Miami Beach to nobody.
Nope.
They gonna show up regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't need spring break to go down there, but now it's just like, it's been so many incidents of violence, and I mean, you've seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've seen the incidents of violence and rowdy behavior, and it's just like, maybe it's just getting too pricey to keep up with. And as a lawmaker or somebody that lives down there that cares about the infrastructure and all that, like I said, I'm speaking as a 37-year-old man now, not somebody that, an undergrad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh, for sure.
So
listen, if I'm the mayor of Miami Beach, or
I think
whatever
I
the
think
area,
it's separate. I think it's separate. That's
Okay,
why, because Miami Beach is its own thing.
its
for
own
Miami.
city.
Yeah, from what I mean, because that's Miami Beach's website that you looked at for those ordinances.
Got you. So if I'm the mayor of Miami Beach, and every year for the past, let's just say 20 years, it has got spring break has become increasingly worse. And it's, again, spring break is not just 1 week. Every school institution, they have different spring break weeks, right? So let's just say for the entire month of March, I have people coming in and out of my city, trashing everything. There's violence. My police officers are overworked, had to work overtime.
Essays. I'm trying not to say the word. No, for real.
Wait, what did you say?
Essay.
It's okay.
Sexual assault.
Oh, you thought I was
talking about Mexicans?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
My bad. I'm tripping.
No.
I'm tripping.
I got, where I got that from, man? Like, them content creators on TikTok, they don't want to get their stuff taken down, so they'll never say the word, like, grape or essay. Like, they'll say that.
I'm tripping.
No, you didn't know. Like, you didn't know where I was going with that. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, that's a serious thing.
But also,
That's another nasty part of it.
Right. So for every year in March, we have all of these different crime incidents that happens throughout the city. My city is becoming increasingly dirty.
Yeah.
It's people traveling in and out and just doing all kinds of outrageous things.
Yeah.
If I'm the mayor, I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting all these restrictions on because y'all don't know how to act. If you want to come to the beach and chill and kick it, that's cool. But y'all tripping.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it's nasty that they just put it out?
No.
Oh, okay. No, because spring break is coming up.
Yeah, because they need to know. Look, if you come to Miami Beach for spring break,
You can still go.
Come because we still want the tourism money. But if you come here and you do any of these list of things, you're going to jail and you're getting fined.
Which is everything.
Yep. Bring your beach chair and sit on the beach. Don't do nothing else.
Stone unturned with that.
Absolutely not.
Said nothing. You
Nope.
can't vape. You
Can't do nothing.
A cigarette?
Listen,
Cigarette's illegal.
they lucky they ain't put no clothes restrictions on the beach. They lucky they ain't do that because that's next. It's next. I'm telling
Cigarettes
you.
are legal.
No,
Weed is legal.
It don't
too.
matter.
That's crazy.
Is weed illegal in Florida? I don't know.
It need to be.
I know, right?
In Florida, Jesus Christ.
Look, don't come to Miami Beach with the BS. Don't do it, or else you getting fined and you going to jail. Don't nobody care if you got to go back to school or work the next week.
That is very interesting, man.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
No, I'm with it too, man. I'm sorry, kids. Hey, you should have been down there.
Be better.
Well,
do better.
That part too. Well, hey, Daytona Beach is up for y'all now. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be.
It's either that or they going to Houston.
Pensacola is up.
Man, look. Hey, Pensacola got some nice beaches too.
I'm just saying.
I've been there a few times.
It's gonna be up.
Hey,
watch
right? Cause of course they gonna migrate.
They go migrate.
They going to Hilton Head.
Man, yeah. Oh no! Don't put that out.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
Like I would. Them niggas were down there. I'll be mad. But no, that's funny though.
That's crazy.
Nah, man. What we got, man? Blurred topic, blurred segment, man. I saw some things, and I figured Johnny would love to participate in this conversation. It's a high level rumor. Everything's a high level rumor, but we love to debate it here. There's a rumor casting of two major roles in the MCU. You have a Cyclops casting, and you have Henry Cavill, Superman.
Okay.
Or you can have Dr. Doom with Daniel Craig, James Bond.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not neither here nor there. What do you think about those?
I don't know if I like Henry Cavill as Cyclops. I don't know if I like that. But Daniel Craig as Dr. Doom. Accent. I don't know. I'm not mad at it, but I feel like we could do better. Who? I don't know. I would really have to sit and think about the Doctor Doom casting, but I don't know if I like Henry Cavill as Cyclops. I don't see it.
I mean, well, he's the Boy Scout that you need, right? But the thing is, Cyclops is you want him to be the leader of the X-Men, but I feel like maybe this is me. You still have to rework him into being a popular character. So that's why you swing and get a Henry Cavill, but it's just like, how much are we going to dumb down Wolverine to make this happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there is no Cyclops led anything in these X-Men films. From what I'm talking about, films. I ain't talking about comics. I'm just talking about how they put him in the film. Cyclops has always been the B-list nigga compared to everybody else.
Right. And if I'm the MCU, honestly, I don't even know if I do like after Deadpool 3, like Wolverine's over with. Like,
you think so?
Maybe you introduce him in the sequel to the X-Men movie, but like no, we not. Okay. I don't think we do that.
Okay, now we gotta get into that Easter egg I didn't want to talk about last week.
Uh-oh.
No, remember they showed like the behind somebody's head in the Deadpool Wolverine trailer.
Yeah,
they said that that's allegedly the Wolverine that's supposed to be in the MCU.
Okay,
because we already know that mutants exist because of Madripoor and
Ms. Marvel.
No, it wasn't Ms. Marvel. It was the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Didn't they go there? Like with In Falcon and Winter Soldier, they went to Madripoor because what's our girl? Sharon Carter. She's she's Power Broker. Yeah. So that's what Power Broker was, right? Mm-hmm. So allegedly there are mutants there, and then they say that Wolverine goes by the name of Patch, and then you see a guy that's kind of described in that space. Mm-hmm. You just see the back of him. Mm-hmm. That was kind of like the Easter egg. So if that's already to be true, trash. Oh.
Well, and they say that's my dude that played Harry Potter. What's my man name?
Henry. Was it
Daniel Radcliffe? Yeah.
I was about to say Henry Radcliffe, but still, no. It's okay. If I'm Marvel, right, I would keep that Wolverine shit secret. I'll keep that.
Absolutely.
I would keep. I want it to be in the film. Like, listen, bro. Like, think about it. We always get to these points where we know, like, we talking about castings now, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Imagine if they kept that shit so like G14 classified that you don't know that, like, the Wolverine already exists in the MCU, and he's already been casted, and he might premiere in this film. I would be so hyped to know that. Now, it don't even matter who they got. It's just the fact
that he's there. Yeah. Now let me retract my statement. Okay. Now if that's actually Wolverine in the movie and they show like that's dope.
Okay.
My thing is, I don't want the MCU to make Wolverine the focal point of the X-Men.
Okay.
Like
I thought you were saying like you didn't want him in the films. Like,
no. That's okay. No, that's fine. That'll actually be fire. That'll be fire because we get two versions of Wolverine, like maybe possibly talking to each other. Like that's dope.
Yeah.
But do not make this Wolverine the focal point of the X-Men.
That's why. That's why I felt like maybe the rumors to Cyclops can be true because you want like somebody has to be the name carrying the flag. I mean, even though X-Men is like, I mean, you know, we had these debates millions of times, right? X-Men's gonna carry itself, right? Because we was going to see X-Men the film in 2000. We didn't know Halle Berry was gonna be Storm. We didn't know we didn't even know who Hugh Jackman was. We was like, all right, what's up?
Like, bet.
Right? So we go see X-Men regardless, right? We seen First Class. I didn't know who Michael Fassbender is, but he's a dope Magneto. Like, that's all I know.
That and X-Men First Class was a fire movie. Fire movie.
My point is exactly. So the brand is gonna carry what that is, but I'm like, maybe, just maybe, there might be a way where I think, you know, both our arguments can coexist, right? The brand is gonna work, but hey, I still think, you know, you might want to get. Listen, somebody got to do it. somebody got to be there and do it.
It's true, but man, they got to do it right. And the closer we get to the Deadpool movie, the more excited I'm kind of getting because. Just thinking about the first two Deadpool movies, and again, this Deadpool and Wolverine is a sequel. I guess it's the closeout to the trilogy. Yeah. But to see that version of Deadpool in the MCU and possibly go around to like different timelines and interact with other MCU characters, I am thoroughly excited about that. So the more I think about it, the more excited I'm getting.
Yeah. But no, it's like I went back and watched Deadpool 2 just the other day just because for shits and giggles. Yeah. It's pretty good. Like, it's still good. Like it wasn't the first one, but it's still good.
Yeah. It aged well because I remember seeing Deadpool 2 and kind of not liking it.
Yeah.
But I'm actually contemplating going back and watching the first two before the third one comes out.
Of course. And that's why I went back and watched too. But like kind of getting to the Dr. Doom argument, I mean, I'm not mad at, you know, a British actor playing, you know, at least the Eastern European Dr. Doom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that.
Right.
Because, I mean, listen, they were talking about Giancarlo. He don't look like nothing that you know, he ain't comic book accurate, but we was like, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because we would like to see him in a villainous role, like, which I'm cool with too. But if I had my choice, I mean, it's kind of like neither. You can't really lose with either one. I think.
I don't think you can either, but I think I would lean more toward Daniel Craig only because Dr. Doom still got hands. He still got hands. And we've seen Daniel Craig in his action roles. So I think I would lean more toward Daniel Craig just for that aspect.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I like that. I like that, man.
Listen,
but
we going to see what happens, though.
Right, we gonna see as Marvel's getting itchy now. They gotta announce. Definitely, I would say Dr. Doom more so than the X-Men casting right now.
You think so?
Yeah, if you got to put a timeline on it, Dr. Doom first.
Only if he plays a role in Fantastic Four.
I think it may be like an after credits scene or something, but you know, I still think that's gonna happen.
If it's an after credit scene, I say
it don't really.
You
matter.
don't even need to announce who the actor is.
You
but
just do some CGI, CGI do a mask.
Remember they did with Blade at the end of Eternals. We only heard his voice.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be something like that.
Yeah, Blade don't exist.
No.
That didn't happen.
It happened. It happened.
It happened.
That movie been pushed back 7 times.
Right.
They about to push it back to 26 now.
So somebody said this is 7 years after he got casted. I said shit. I told you.
Hey,
at this point you can just go get Wesley. They about to say, man, shit. What you want me to do?
And it needs to be the Wesley Snipes Blade variant in Secret Wars. It need to be. I'm telling you, Secret Wars. So it sounds like they're scrapping Kang Dynasty and doing a Secret Wars Part 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. Every Marvel character from every studio is going to be in those movies. It's at some point. I feel it in my bones. So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But hey, clearly, we have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got for the people, bro?
Listen, if you're on YouTube, first of all, we appreciate you for rocking with us this long. Hit that comment section. Let us know about any of the topics that we discussed today.
Yep.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. And we will be back next week. Now, if you're on audio, you know what time it is.
OS Song of the Week.
Song of the Week.
You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.